Hey, welcome back to another episode of Wario Land 4. Like I said at the end of the last episode, we're going to try and finish out Pinball Zone. Fingers crossed. I only got the first piece, which I don't know if that piece is an indicator of it being like technically piece 3 or something like that. I don't know. I still haven't really, I didn't really pay attention to which piece, like, you know, was an indicator of like which thing. And I didn't really explore this area, but I kind of felt like, if I remember correctly from when I recorded it, it didn't really feel like there was a whole lot of places to go. But I could just be completely, you know, wrong. Yeah. Felt pretty linear, so I don't know what I did wrong. Like, is there one hidden in here somewhere in a not so obvious spot? I think I thought about it last time, but I didn't like comment on it. Though that dragon kind of makes me think of like Dragon's Lair. I've never played Dragon's Lair. I've just seen it, you know. But I'm gonna like charge the bottom here. Okay, nothing there. Ooh. I got that one. That one's super obvious. Alright. Actually, did I go behind that thing? Because it kind of looks like, you know... Of course. Guess I was just in such a hurry to get it done, I just didn't really stop to actually look at it. I don't think it matters which one of these you use for what, if I remember correctly, because I kind of just assumed that that one's supposed to be that right one. But I think you can use them in any order, like for any one of those. I don't think it really matters. But, of course. If it's not one thing, it's another, right? Wario, now's not the time. Now's definitely not the time, bro. Okay. I just got that one left. If Wario would cooperate. Alright, we're done with this room. We got that piece in this room. I wonder if they're gonna be like mainly in, you know, like, yeah, because that's where the first one was, right? Am I right about that? And that's like coming back through the level once everything's all said and done. Alright. Make me fat. You can't even do your job. Great. Cool. Okay. So, ooh. Did you see that? That apple literally bounced off Wario's head and somehow still made him fat. I wonder if there's one over here anywhere. Like, I don't know, maybe there's something dumb, like, there's one right there. Oh my god. Now I feel compelled to get fat to find out what's also under that thing, because I feel like if I don't check, I'm gonna end up like... If I don't check, I'm gonna end up being like, oh, I gotta go back through this level again, and it's like down there or something. Like, that's been the the tale of the last 2 episodes of like, didn't check somewhere because I thought, oh, it's probably nothing there, and then there's something there. Okay. Was that all of those? No, there's still... Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. I still got the one left to get, right? Yeah. What happens if I go back this way? Nothing? Okay. Thought I'd try. Just thought I would try, because at this point... At this point, like, I wouldn't put it past the game to do something dumb like that. Alright, so I guess I can't slide and jump up there, so I'm wasting my time doing this. Did I go into this door, or did I continue upward and outward? There was that disc. I got the disc. I didn't care. If I had to guess, I would say it's probably somewhere in here. Get out of here. Well, actually, breathe your disgusting snot on me and let's see if, like, okay. I know you had to, like, go over here for this pinball, but I thought I would just check. The pinballs kind of remind me of Gordo from Kirby without the spikes. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. Up in here. Y'all about to make me go all out. Up in here. Up in here. You're really about to make me get real pissed off. Up in here. Up in here. Alright. You know, I'm starting to contemplate never touching this game again. And that's kind of sad. Because like I said, I actually really liked this game as a kid. And, still love the Wario Land series as a whole. But this guy's about to make me, you know, rip his toenails out. There we go. Frustration's really setting in now. I wonder. Just thought I would check. Okay. Nothing up there. Okay. I don't know if it's safe to move on, but I'm going to move on. Ooh, what's this? Wasting my time, that's what that is. Okay. Hurry up! God, I think I'd like go insane if that was my alarm clock every morning. Like, it's like, oh, it's bad enough I gotta get up, you know. Bad enough I gotta get up when I was having like a nice dream and getting really nice rest. To have Wario scream hurry up in your face and then like this music, you know. Is there, just for my own sake, is there somewhere else over here? Like, it's kind of weird that this is here, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Am I crazy for thinking that it's a little weird that that's... Slant was there? I'm just going to be upfront about it. If I end up finishing this level and not finding the other one, I'm going to quickly Google where this is, because I'm getting to the point where I think it's no longer funny. I'm at the point of frustration where it's no longer funny to watch. You know what I mean? And I'm ready to move on. Alright, so there's that, and then it opens up the thing over here. Watch out for that bastard. Okay, so why does it have like the arrow pointing up like that? And they do give you a lot of time to explore. Go ahead and throw that down there. Oh, excuse me. Gotta be careful. I don't want to like get killed. At least if I can get out of the level, if I don't find that last one, like I don't have to hunt those back down. Alright. See, like, I feel like the game is gonna be mean enough to like have added it there at the last spot, but as I said, I'm being completely 100% transparent about this. As soon as I can find a pencil. I am taking down the time. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to cut out the me looking it up, and I don't even know if I'll just cut back in where it's at or if I will cut in like, you know, starting level and running to it, but like I'm over it. Like, we're going to just Google it real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. To the surprise of no one, it's like apparently in a spot that's super quick and super easy to get to and find it, but because I didn't charge the right wall or something like that, it's like, oh, sorry, you missed out on it. So I'm just gonna speed through it and try to just get through it. I think it's weird though. I'm playing on hard mode, at least I think I am, but like the video I took a look at had more enemies in these areas than like my game has got, so I don't know what that's all about. I'm really not complaining because, like, to be honest, like, if I had to deal with more enemies running back through here, I would probably just like quit the game. Not really someone to rage quit, you know, unless I'm just like, it's an exercise in futility. But, you know, game's giving me a pretty good, game's been giving me a pretty good, like, reason to rage quit. I'm not gonna lie. And I still think the game is decent. I mean, oh my god. Like, I don't know how much of it is just like, if I just sat down and was playing it on the Game Boy Advance and played like 1 or 2 levels at a time and then that was it. Like, how much of it I would like, you know, how much of it would I actually enjoy or how much of it would be frustrating me, but I am getting real frustrated. Real frustrated. And I really don't want to be that way, you know, because as I've said before, I really loved this game growing up, but like, there's a lot of stuff in it that's kind of just, you know, was it this room or was it the next room? I don't remember. It was one of these left walls or whatever. I think it was the next room. I should hopefully help get it there faster, yeah. I don't think I need to be fat to get the rest of this. It's down there, of course it is. So I gotta get fat. Oh, I don't have to get fat. Good. Okay. believe it's in the next room. I'm hoping it's in the next room. Otherwise, I'm gonna like, I'm gonna have a fit. I'm gonna pitch a pretty big old fit. I think it's just I didn't come over here, which I'm pretty sure I charged this wall like earlier, so I don't know if I just didn't hit it in the right spot or whatnot. But like I don't know. I'm not even interested in even arguing at this point. I just want to, you know, I just want to get through it. I'm getting so disheartened by this game, and it's kind of tragic. Still stand by my statement. I would rather play part 3. It makes me wish to just, it kind of makes me want to just put it down and play part 3. And sometimes there are some frustrating bits in part 3, as I did express in the playthrough, but like, it has never gotten me as frustrated as this does. Just go in the hole, ball. The hole is your home. Didn't I already destroy two of these things? Why is it still saying 3? Finally. Oh, because it didn't fall in the hole, I guess. I think that these enemies, I've never liked the ice enemies that push you back like that, but they're 5 times more frustrating in this game than any of the other Wario lands that they're in. I don't know what it is necessarily that makes them more frustrating in this one, but man, they make me want to rip my hair out. Okay. Now we just gotta like finish the level. Starting to get a little bit of a headache, if I'm being honest, and that's probably not helping my mood. And it's also like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. It's also like, feels like it's almost 80 degrees in here, and it's hot, and I'm also getting upset about that. I'm just saying, I'm starting to get a little cranky. Maybe starting's not the great word, a good word. I'm cranky, and I've been cranky for a minute. All right. I just looked at the time of the video and I was like, I can't believe it's taken me this long to do this, but then I just remembered I've got stuff I got to cut out of this. I'm not even sure if I'll even be able to handle the boss on this video. I've got like maybe 6 minutes I've got to cut out, but like, because I had to find a specific thing, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I even want to risk it. It might be one of those things where it's like, break the damn thing, Wario. It might be one of those things where it's like, I'll end the video, and then if like the next 2 boss fights are not even long enough to even like make into their own video, and this one's kind of short, I might just tack it all together, but we'll see. Make a little editorial note about that, like, when the time comes. Alright, Wario, we're almost done. I know one thing's for sure, like, I'm probably gonna wait until tomorrow to record the next episode. Like, I usually do these in like little, you know, 3 to 5 episode bursts, but like, I took a break in between, I think it's episode 9 and 10 or something like that, when I first did this area and started getting frustrated, and then came back and did the 40 below the first time. Like, I took I took like a literal week break, and I'm still super, like, getting super frustrated. But I'm gonna go ahead and call this here. In the next episode, hopefully we can just beat the final, like, both the bosses, and, you know, be finished with it. I'm gonna apologize again, because, like, I'm getting really frustrated. I'm sure it's really not something you want to listen to, but, like, I apologize for that. Appreciate you if you watched the episode. If you made it to this point in the episode, I really, really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.